Hello everyone and welcome back to Yoga with me, Kerry Ophie. Today we're doing a fantastic sweat and flow sequence. We're really just going to get into moving with the breath, feeling into the body, getting some nice strength work into the legs and a bit of back bends going for mobilizing. So yeah, make sure you have a sweat towel and some water. You're going to need it during this session. Grab your mat, get settled, throw in some music if you'd like, and I'll see you on your mat. Start in a nice cross-legged seat on your mat. Let me just turn this a bit quick before we get going so that you can see everything that's happening. There we go. Okay, so starting in a nice cross-legged seat on the mat, sitting nice and tall, just hands resting on your knees. Close your eyes and just start to settle into the body. Take some time to slowly deepen your inhales and exhales. And with every inhale, bring energy into the body. Start to prepare yourself for the session. And with every exhale, just relax, let go of anything that isn't going to serve you for the next 45 to 60 minutes. Just start to focus your attention inwards, start to focus in on yourself. This is quite a high intensity flow. We're going to get a nice sweat going, so just starting to prepare yourself mentally for that. Using the breath, every inhale, bringing in more energy each time. And every exhale, just start to get comfortable in the body. Good. From here, inhale, open up the eyes, arms reach up overhead. Exhale, bring your hands behind you and take a bind. So you're going to take a bind here, pull your hands down, open up that chest, gaze goes up to the ceiling. And then exhale, fold forwards, let your arms come over. Using the breath to breathe into any areas of tightness. And as you exhale, fold forwards a little bit deeper. Feeling into the body. One more breath here, we're in no rush just yet. Good, inhale, pull those arms back, open up the chest, gaze goes up. Exhale, release the hands back onto the knees and just rest here for a moment more. From here, you're going to come over onto all fours, onto your hands and knees, making sure your hands are directly underneath your shoulders, knees underneath hips. Fingers spread nice and wide with your index finger pointing forwards. Good. From here, we're going to do some cat-cow. Your toes can be flat or tucked, whatever's more comfortable for you. You're going to inhale, lift the chest, tailbone goes up. Exhale, round the back. Inhale, lift. Exhale, round. Push through those palms. Inhale, lift, roll the shoulder blades down and back, gaze goes up. Exhale, round through. Two more, inhale to lift, open up that heart center. Exhale, round. Last one, inhale, lift. Exhale, round. Good, then come back to a nice flat back. From here, we're going to do tiger. So tuck your left toes. You're going to inhale, bring the right knee to the nose. Exhale, lift that right knee back, flat-footed. Lift the head, open your mouth. Inhale, knee to nose. Exhale, lift that leg, lift the chest. Inhale, squeeze. Exhale, open. 2 more. Inhale, squeeze. Exhale, open. Last one. Inhale, squeeze. Exhale, open. And relax back. Good. You see there when I open my mouth, I'm letting my tongue come out. You're stretching out the face and the muscles in the face as well. From here, tuck the right toes. Inhale, squeeze the left knee to the nose. Exhale, open up. Inhale, squeeze. Exhale, open. Inhale, squeeze. Exhale, open. Inhale, squeeze. Exhale, open. Last one. Inhale, squeeze. Exhale, open. And relax back to a tabletop. Good. From here, extend your hands slightly ahead of you. And what you're going to do is you're going to drop your chest down to the mat and come down into a puppy pose. Keeping your hips exactly where they are. Bum points up. Arms reach forward. Chin is on the mat. Feeling that stretch in the shoulders and a nice curve in the spine. Slowly feeling into the back, into the shoulders. Good. From here, walk those hands back underneath the shoulders. And we're just going to roll around, moving the sit bones across the heels, feeling the joints moving. Moving with the breath. Good, and going around the other way. Feeling the movement nice and slow. Good, and then come through center. From here, extend your legs straight back and come down to lie on your belly. Bring your arms to your sides. Good. Soles of the feet are up towards the ceiling, palms are up. From here, what you're going to do is you're going to ground through the hips and you're going to lift the chest away. Roll those shoulder blades down and back as you inhale, lift. And reach through those hands. One more breath. And exhale down. Good, so we're working into the back muscles here. Keep pushing through those hips. Roll the shoulder blades down and back as you inhale, lift, reach through those arms. Hold here. Keep pushing down through the hips. Keep reaching through the hands. Keep the shoulder blades rolled down and back. And release down. Gonna do one more just like that. Ground through the hips, shoulder blades down and back, lift up, reach through the hands. Good, and release down. Good. From here, you can do the same one again, or we're gonna incorporate our legs as well. So inhale, lift the legs, lift the hands, reach back, and locust. Keep pushing through the hip bones. Keep the shoulder blades pulled back and release. One more, push through the hips, lift the legs, lift the chest, gazes forwards. You can do this. One more breath. And release. From here, come onto the hands and knees. Knees as wide as the mat, toes together. Fall back, child's pose. Coming back to the breath, letting the belly expand and contract between the thighs. And also just a note here, if your sit bones aren't resting on your heels, grab a pillow or a blanket, pop it underneath so that your back muscles can completely relax. Just resting here, breathing easy. Okay, then coming up into all fours. Hands underneath shoulders, knees underneath hips. Step back 1 foot at a time to a high plank. Deep breath in. And sit bones go up and back to downward dog. So our first down dog, bend and straighten one leg at a time. Push through those heels. Stretch it out.
Good. From here, inhale, come up onto the tips of your tippy toes. Exhale, push down through both your heels. Good. Bend both your knees. Lift the sit bones up and back and slowly straighten your legs, keeping your bum at the same height. Feel a deeper stretch down the back of the legs and you're in more of a triangular shape now. Slowly walk forwards to the top of the mat. Nice bend in the knees. Good. What you want here in a forward fold is you want the belly on the thighs. So bend your knees as much as you need. Take a hold of either elbow. And then step your feet out just off your mat into a wide-legged fold. Let the head hang, let gravity pull you down. You can just sway from side to side in a wide-legged ragdoll. Feeling the stretch down the sides of your legs. Breathing easy. Feeling into the body. Good. Coming through center, you're going to heel toe your feet back to the middle of the mat. Nice bend in the knees. Inhale, halfway lift, hands to shins, flatten the back. Exhale, fold. Nice bend in the knees. You're going to inhale, roll up nice and slow. All the way up to the final vertebrae in the neck. And inhale, reach arms up. Exhale, hands down to sides. Good, so already quite a lot of heat happening in this session. Grab some water. I'm going to make you drink lots in this session. Got to stay hydrated. Good. So today we are doing Sun Salutation B, which means we're incorporating our chair pose into our Sun Salutation. So we start with 2 rounds of our basic. Toes together, heels slightly apart. And you're going to inhale, bend your knees, sweep your hands along the floor and arms come up in line with your ears. Still keeping that bend in the knees. And this is chair. You want to make sure that your weight is shifted far enough back that you can lift your toes off the floor. That way you know the weight is in your heels. Good. Deep breath in here. Exhale, fold forwards. Inhale, halfway lift, hands to shins, flatten the back. Exhale, fold, plant the hands and step back to a high plank. Keep those fingers spread wide, gripping into the mat. Deep breath in and back to downward dog. Good. Bend and straighten one leg at a time. This may feel slow for some of you, but we're just taking it easy, I promise you. The pace and the heat is coming, so enjoy this while it lasts. Because we are gonna work. Yes. Good. Walk forwards to the top of the mat to a forward fold. Toes together, heels apart. Inhale, halfway lift, flatten the back. Exhale, fold. Inhale, sweep the hands along the mat. Nice bend in the knees. And you're coming up through chair all the way to stand. Exhale, hands down. Good, same one again. Inhale, sweep your hands along the floor, bend the knees, come up through chair, shift that weight back. Using the breath, deep breath in. Exhale, fold. Inhale, halfway lift, flatten the back. Exhale, fold, plant the hands, step back to a high plank. Good. You saw that I didn't take my hands to my shins in the halfway lift. You can keep your hands on the mat if you'd like to try it. Otherwise, keep lifting up to your shins if you need. Deep breath in. Exhale, back, downward dog. Inhale, come up onto the tippy tips of your toes. Exhale, push down through both heels. Walk forwards to the top of the mat to a forward fold. Toes together, heels apart. Inhale, halfway lift, flatten back, roll the shoulder blades down and back. Exhale, release. Inhale, sweep the hands along the floor through chair and come all the way up to stand. Exhale, hands down. Good. So now we're going to start speeding it up a little bit. Start building a little bit more heat and starting with our variations. Okay. Starting toes together, heels apart at the top of the mat, palms facing forwards. Inhale, sweep the hands along the floor and arms come up through chair. Holding here for 2 breaths, keeping your weight back. Good, deep breath in. Exhale, fold. Inhale, halfway lift, flatten the back, roll the shoulder blades down and back. Exhale, release, step back, plank. From here, first variation, baby cobra, look forwards, lean forwards over the toes, drop the knees, continue down, flat back, squeeze the elbows. Inhale, lift the chest, pull the shoulder blades down and back. Exhale, release. Inhale, push back, downward dog through plank. Inhale, right leg goes back, three-legged dog. Exhale, step forwards, low lunge, drop the back knee. Hands are at heart center. Breathing here into the left hip flexor. Use the breath. Inhale, arms reach up overhead. Exhale, if it feels good, little back bend. Inhale through center, all the way down, plant the hands, step back, three-legged dog, and down dog. Other side, inhale, left leg goes back. Exhale, forwards, low lunge, drop the back knee, hands are at heart center. Feeling that stretch in the right hip flexor now, use the breath. Inhale, arms reach up overhead. Exhale, if it feels good, little back bend. Inhale, all the way through, plant the hands, step back, three-legged dog, and downward dog. Walk, step, or jump to the top of the mat to a forward fold. Inhale, halfway lift, flatten the back. Exhale, fold. Inhale, sweep the hands along the floor through chair, right up to standing. Exhale, hands down. Good, let's keep the pace. Inhale, arms up. Exhale, hands down to sides. Good, inhale, sweep hands along the floor, come up to chair. Hold here. Use the breath, feel the burn. Inhale, exhale, fold. Inhale, halfway lift, flatten the back. Exhale, fold, step back to plank. Keep with your baby chaturanga, otherwise if you'd like to try full, look forwards, lean forwards, continue down without the knee drop, keeping that back nice and flat. Inhale, lift the chest, shoulder blades pull down and back, baby cobra. Exhale, release. Inhale, push back, downward dog through plank. You're doing great. Inhale, right leg goes back, three-legged dog. Exhale, step it forwards to a low lunge, drop that back knee, hands are at heart center. Good, deep breath in. Arms reach up. Exhale, turn, open up your arms to the left into a low lunge, warrior two. Inhale, sweep those arms up overhead. Exhale, if it feels good, little back bend. Inhale through center, plant the hands, step back, three-legged dog, and downward dog. Other side, inhale, left leg goes back, three-legged dog. Exhale, step it forwards, low lunge, drop that back knee, hands are at heart center. Inhale, arms reach up overhead. Exhale, turn, open up to the right, low lunge, warrior two. Nice straight line through your arms, gazes over your front fingertips. Feeling the stretch. Inhale, sweep both arms up overhead if it feels good. Exhale, little back bend. Inhale all the way down, plant the hands, step back, three-legged dog, and down dog. Walk, step, or jump to the top of the mat to a forward fold. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, fold. Inhale, bend the knees, sweep the hands up along the mat, reach up all the way overhead. Exhale, hands down to sides. One more, then a break. Inhale, arms reach up. Exhale, hands down to sides. Inhale, sweep your hands along the floor, bend the knees, come up to chair. Hold here. Feeling the burn, get the strength going. Deep breath in. Exhale, fold. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, fold, step back, high plank. Fingers spread nice and wide, gripping into the mat. Look forwards, lean forwards, chaturanga of your choice, keeping the back flat, squeeze the elbows. Inhale, lift the chest, pull the shoulder blades down and back, push through the arms and through the tops of the feet to an upward dog. Deep breath in and back to downward dog. Inhale, right leg goes back, three-legged dog. Exhale, step it forwards, low lunge, drop the back knee, hands are at heart center. Good. Inhale, arms reach up overhead. Exhale, turn, open up towards the left. Nice straight line through the arms. From here, inhale, reach forwards. Plant the right hand on the inside of the left foot. Inhale, sweep that left arm up until it's in line with your ear, and an extended side angle and a low lunge. One more breath. Gaze is up to the ceiling, feeling a slight twist. Inhale, windmill those arms back. Right arm reaches over. Exhale, windmill down. Plant your hands, step back. Three-legged dog and down dog. Other side, inhale, left leg goes back. Three-legged dog. Exhale, step it forwards to a low lunge. Drop the back knee. Hands are at heart center. Inhale, arms reach up overhead. Exhale, turn towards your right, open up, warrior two. Keep that straight line, gazes over your front fingertips. Inhale, reach forwards as far as you can, plant that left hand on the inside of the left foot. Sweep that right arm overhead, gaze goes up to the ceiling. Breathing here, getting that nice twist on the back, reaching towards the front of the room. One more breath. Inhale, windmill those arms back, left arm reaches over. Exhale, windmill down, plant your hands, step back, three-legged dog, and downward dog. From here, come forwards to a high plank, knees go as wide as the mat, toes together, and take a child's pose. Grabbing that pillow or cushion and slotting it underneath your bum if you need. Otherwise, just resting here, coming back to the breath. Feeling into the body. One more breath. Then come up to a tabletop, hands underneath shoulders, knees underneath hips, and come to sit on your heels, grab some water, take a little break. Good, I hope you guys are sweating. I hope you're working. Give yourself a little wipe down if you need. And then we all come back to a tabletop, step back, high plank, and we meet in downward dog. Bend and straighten one leg at a time, push through those heels. Good. Walk forwards to the top of the mat to a forward fold. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, fold. Nice bend in the knees. Inhale, sweep your hands up along the floor through chair, all the way up to stand. Exhale, hands down to sides. Good. So now we're going to do a mid-session bind and balance, just to give us a little bit of a break before we continue with the high pace. So come to stand in the middle of your mat, toes together, heels apart, and you're going to shift the weight into your left foot and bring your right foot, if you can, into your left thigh. Otherwise, you can place it on your calf, or if you're really struggling with your balance, you can keep your toes on the floor and just have that foot resting against the ankle. Okay, but just coming to rest wherever you can. If you're going up in your thigh, trying to get that heel right in on the upper thigh. Hands are at heart center. And we rest here in tree pose, finding balance, finding stability, finding our center. Good. If you'd like, you can inhale, reach those arms up overhead. Keeping your gaze straight ahead of you if it's easier, or if you'd like, you can look up. It does throw off your balance just a little bit. And bring those hands back down to heart center. Good. From here, take a hold of that right leg. You're going to cross it over the left, and if you can, do a double wrap so that leg comes all the way around. Going to go into eagle pose. Good. Then you're going to take your left arm. We do opposite arm to opposite leg. Left arm goes over the right, and then you wrap the hands around. Take a deep breath in. Exhale, bend that left leg. Start to sink, send those hips back. Focus on a point straight ahead of you. Find your focus. And slowly release those hands, release your legs, and come up to stand. Good. From here, step your legs out nice and wide. Turn the toes in. Inhale, arms reach up. Exhale, fold forwards. Nice wide-legged forward fold. Releasing your legs a little bit before we go to the other side. Come back to the breath. Come back to the body. Good. From here, heel toe your feet back into the center of your mat. Nice bend in the knees. You're slowly going to roll all the way up. Right till the final lift of the head. Other side. Take your left foot and place it into the right thigh or onto the right calf or right down on the ankle with the toes still on the floor. That's okay. Going to wherever you can. But resting wherever you can. If you're going up on that thigh, getting it as high up as you can, knee going out to the side, and your hands are resting at heart center. Ooh, find your balance. Good. Just breathing here, finding stillness if you can. Good, and if you'd like, slowly reaching those arms up overhead, keeping your gaze straight ahead of you. And if you'd like to push yourself again, slowly lifting those gaze up. Then bring those palms to touch. Hands slowly come down to heart center. Keep balanced. Good. From here, take a hold of that left leg. You're going to cross it over the right, doing a double wrap. If you can, wobble. And again, opposite arms to opposite leg. So right arm crosses over left. And then you wrap around. Take a deep breath in. Exhale. Bend that right knee. Send those hips back. Sink a bit deeper. Find your balance. Find the point straight ahead of you to focus on. One more breath. Slowly release those hands. Release the legs. And come up to stand. Send those legs as wide as the mat. Toes turn inwards, deep breath in, arms reach up. Exhale, fold forwards. Good. Feeling that stretch down the back of the legs. Let all that pretzelness release. Let gravity pull your head down. You can also take a hold of your ankles and gently pull to deepen the stretch. Using the breath. Good. From here, come up to a halfway lift. Hands come directly underneath your shoulders. And you're just going to turn both your feet towards the mat. Walk your hands to the front. Step forwards to a forward fold. Inhale, halfway lift, flatten the back. Exhale, fold. Inhale, sweep the hands along the floor. Nice bend in the knees, reaching through all the way up. Exhale, hands down. Good, so we had a bit of fun, did a bit of balancing. Now we're going to get back to our feet and jump into the high lunge section of our sequence. So starting toes together, heels apart, deep bend in the knees. Inhale, sweep those hands along the floor and come up through chair. Holding here, shifting your weight back so that you can lift your toes off the mat. Feeling the fire. Deep breath in. Exhale, fold forwards. Inhale, halfway lift, roll the shoulder blades down and back. Exhale, release, plant the hands, step back, high plank. Look forwards, lean forwards as far as you can, going through chaturanga of your choice, all the way down, squeeze the elbows. Inhale, push through the arms all the way up, push through the tops of the feet, lift the legs off the mat, and upward dog. Exhale, roll over to downward dog. Inhale, right leg reaches up, three-legged dog. Bend that leg, open up the hip, and you're going to fall back to wild thing. Good, getting a bit of a back bend, reaching through those fingers. And then coming over, plant your hand, lift that leg up, straighten the leg, three-legged dog, step forwards to a high lunge, hands are at heart center. A little bit of fun. Don't worry, I wasn't very graceful the first time I did it either. Good. Find your center, find your balance. If you're wobbling, squeeze those thighs in towards each other. Deep breath in. Exhale, sink deeper. Good. Inhale, straighten up that front leg. Turn and plant that back heel and turn and bring those front toes inwards. Arms reach up overhead. Inhale. Exhale, turn towards the back of the mat, onto the ball of the back foot, and back down to a high lunge. Hands are at heart center. So we just flipped our high lunge around. Deep breath in. Exhale, sink a bit deeper. Inhale, straighten up that front leg, turn and plant the back heel. Turn the front toes in, arms reach up overhead. Exhale, fold. Feel that stretch. Walk the hands to the front of the mat. Turn both feet forward so you're in a runner's lunge. Plant the hands, step back, three-legged dog, and downward dog. Other side, inhale, left leg goes back, three-legged dog. Bend the knee, open up the hip, and flop over to wild thing. Feeling that nice stretch on the hip flexor, reaching through. As you roll back over, plant your hands, step back, three-legged dog, and back forwards to a high lunge. Hands are at heart center. Inhale, arms reach up overhead. Exhale, sink a bit deeper, hands come to heart center. Inhale, straighten up that front leg. Turn and plant the back heel. Turn the front toes in. Inhale, arms reach up. Exhale, turn towards the back of the mat, up on the ball of the back foot, and sink down to a high lunge. Good. Deep breath in. Exhale, sink. Inhale, straighten up. Turn the back toes in, plant the back heel. Getting my back and front mixed up. Inhale, arms reach up. Exhale, fold. Feel the stretch. Walk the hands over to the left foot. Come onto the ball of the back foot. Turn the toes to the front of the mat. Step back, three-legged dog. And down dog. Walk, step or jump to the top of the mat to a forward fold. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, fold. Inhale, arms sweep along the mat. Coming up through chair to stand. Exhale, hands down. Good, we got this. Two more. Inhale, sweep the hands along the mat. Come up through chair. Holding here. Feel the fire, feel the burn. I'm feeling every bit with you, so don't stress. Deep breath in. Exhale, fold. Inhale, halfway lift, flatten the back. Exhale, fold, plant your hands, step back, high plank. Look forwards, lean forwards, flowing through chaturanga of your choice. Squeeze the elbows in, keep the back flat. Inhale, push through, straighten the arms, push through the tops of the feet, upward dog. Exhale, back, downward dog. Inhale, right leg reaches back, three-legged dog. Exhale, step it forwards to a high lunge. Hands are at heart center. Using your breath, squeeze your thighs in, focus on the balance. You're doing great. Inhale, arms reach up overhead. Exhale, turn and plant that back heel. Arms come down to a warrior two. Straight line through and through. Gazes over your front fingertips. You got this. Deep breath in. Exhale, sink a bit deeper. Inhale, straighten that front leg. Turn the front right toes in and turn the left toes to the back of the mat. Sink down, warrior two. Holding here, building strength. Gazes over your left fingertips. Deep breath in. Exhale, sink. Inhale, straighten up the left leg. Turn the left toes inwards. Arms reach up. Exhale, fold. Take a hold of your ankles, gently pull down, feel the stretch. Then walk the hands to the right foot. Come onto the ball of the left foot, right toes point forwards, plant the hands, step back, three-legged dog, and downward dog. Left leg, inhale, three-legged dog. Exhale, step forwards to a high lunge. Hands are at heart center. Squeezing the thighs, find the balance. By squeezing the thighs, you're switching on the core, the glutes, and the back, so it really helps balance you. Inhale, arms reach up overhead. Exhale, turn and plant that back heel, arms open up, warrior two. That nice straight line through the arms, gazes over the left fingertips. Deep breath in. Exhale, sink a bit deeper. You got this. Inhale, straighten up that front leg. Turn the left toes in. Right toes turn towards the back of the mat. Exhale, sink, warrior two. Deep breath in. Exhale, sink. Deep breath in, straighten up the right leg. Turn the right toes in, arms reach up. Exhale, fold forwards. Breathing here, feel the stretch. Walk the hands to the left foot, come into the ball of the right foot, left toes to the front of the room, plant the hands, step back, three-legged dog, and downward dog. Walk, step or jump to the top of the mat to a forward fold. Inhale, halfway lift, flatten the shat, pull the shoulder blades down and back. Exhale, fold. Inhale, sweep your hands along the floor, come up through chair, all the way up to stand. Exhale, hands down. Good. Take a quick break, dab yourself down, have some water. Going into our last sun salutation now, so make sure you're rested, we're focusing on good form. I say make sure you're rested as if you're just going to magically recover in a matter of seconds. Don't know about you, but I can't do that. That's fine. Take a deep breath in. Exhale, sigh. Let's do one more like that. Let's re-energize. Inhale. Exhale, sigh. Okay, let's do this. Last sun salutation. Toes together, heels apart, at the top of the mat, and then it's a cool down, I promise. Good. Inhale, bend the knees, sweep the hands along the floor, come up through chair. Holding here, you got this. One more breath, deep inhale. Exhale, fold. Inhale, halfway lift, flatten the back. Exhale, fold, plant the hands, step back to a high plank. If you're tired, we'll meet you in downward dog. Otherwise, flow with us through chaturanga of your choice. Look forwards, lean forwards. Keep that back flat, elbows squeezed in all the way down. Inhale, push through the arms, straighten up onto the toes. And exhale back, downward dog. Inhale, right leg goes back, three-legged dog. Let's bend that right leg and flip our dog to come over to wild thing one last time on the right side. Reaching through the fingertips, finding length. As we come back over, lift that leg up, three-legged dog. And forwards to a high lunge. Got this, you see I'm shaking. We're in this together. Good. Inhale, arms reach up overhead. Exhale, turn and plant that back heel. Come down, warrior two. Inhale, reach forwards as far as you can. Plant that right hand. Sweep that left hand across the face and stop when it's in line with your ear. An extended side angle pose. Can be up on your fingertips. If you can't get your hand on the mat, you can rest that elbow on the thigh. Just to make it a bit more easier, just make sure you aren't sinking into that shoulder. Keep the space between the ear. Good. Inhale, windmill those arms up, straighten the front leg. Turn the right toes in. Left toes turn to the back of the mat. And we sink down, warrior two. Inhale, reach forwards. Plant the left hand on the inside of the left foot, sweep the right arm across, and stop when it's in line with your ear, gaze up towards the ceiling. Great, again, if you can't get that hand on the mat, resting the forearm on the elbow. Good. One more breath. Inhale, windmill those arms up, turn the left toes in, exhale, fold forwards. right foot, come into the ball of the back toes, right toes forwards, plant the hands, step back, three-legged dog, and downward dog. Good. Left leg, inhale, left leg goes back, three-legged dog. Bend that knee, open the hip, flip your dog, and come over to wild child. Reaching through the fingertips, feeling the stretch in the torso. And then coming over, plant that hands, lift the left leg back, three-legged dog, and forwards to a high lunge. Hands are at heart center. We got this. Inhale, arms reach up overhead. Exhale, turn and plant that back foot. Arms come down, warrior two. Gazes over your front fingertips, power pose. Inhale, reach forwards as far as you can. Plant the left hand. Sweep the right arm across the face and stop when it's in line with your ear. Gazes up towards the ceiling. If you need, pop that forearm on the knee just like how I showed you. Inhale, windmill those arms up, straighten the front leg. Turn the left toes in, right toes forwards. Exhale, sink, warrior two. Last one, inhale, reach forwards as far as you can. Plant the right hand on the inside of the right foot. Sweep that left arm over. Stop when it's in line with your ear and gaze up towards the ceiling. If you need, pop that elbow on the thigh. One more breath. Good. Inhale, bring those arms up, straighten the front leg. Turn the toes in. Arms reach up. Exhale, fold forwards. Good. Feel the stretch. You can take a hold of your ankles, pull yourself down, and come back to the breath. Good. Slowly walk the hands towards the left foot. Left toes towards the front of the mat. Come into the ball of the right foot. Plant the hands, step back, three-legged dog, and downward dog. Come forwards to a high plank, knees go as wide as the mat, toes together, and fall back to a child's pose. Grab a sweat towel if you need. I hope I made you work hard. As you rest here in child's pose, come back to the breath and start to prepare for our cool down. Using your breath, breathe into your belly, let it expand between your thighs. And exhale, just relax. You made it to the end of a very, very intense class. I hope I got you up sweating. I hope you got those endorphins flowing and are feeling fantastic right now. Hopefully exhausted, but a good exhausted. Good. From here, slowly walk those hands back, bring your knees into your mat, sit on your heels and grab some water. And now we start to prepare for our cool down stretches. Good. From here, coming over onto hands and knees, step back to a high plank. Bring the right leg forwards for a pigeon stretch. The more parallel the shin is to the top of the mat, the deeper the stretch. So if you're really tight, bring that heel right in towards the groin. Deep breath in, nice and tall. Exhale, come down with the forearms. Good. Feel into the body. If you'd like, you can extend your arms all the way down, let the head come down to the mat. Otherwise, just staying up on your forearms if that's enough for you. And slowly walk those hands back, plant them underneath the shoulders, lift the back knee, step back to a high plank, left knee comes forwards for a pigeon stretch. Making that shin as parallel as you need, deep breath in, lengthen. Exhale, come down to the forearms. Rest here for just a moment. And again, if you'd like, you can extend those arms all the way. Let the head come down to the mat. Otherwise, just staying up on your forearms. Listening to your body. Slowly walk those hands back underneath the shoulders. Lift the back knees, step back to a high plank. Drop your knees down, keep the knees together, toes together. Fall back to a child's pose with your arms extended behind you. Let your head come down to the mat. Just let the back slowly start to round, nice and gentle. From here, coming up onto all fours, hands underneath shoulders, knees underneath hips. Step back 1 foot at a time to a high plank, and hips go up and back to our last downward dog today. Can bend and straighten 1 leg at a time, push through those heels. Feel the stretch. Bend your knees slightly, lift the sit bones up and back, slowly straighten the legs, push through the heels. And then step forwards 1 foot at a time to the middle of the mat and come down to a nice comfortable seat. Feet together, slightly ahead of you, and take a hold behind your hamstring, just let your head rest on your knees. We're just slowly letting the back round, slowly undoing all the back bends we've done. Give yourself a nice little squeeze. And then slowly release. Bring the soles of the feet together. Let the knees go out wide and come into a butterfly. Keeping that back nice and straight. If you need to move those feet slightly further away, then do. You want to make sure you have that flat back. Take a hold on the shins instead of on the feet. If you hold onto the feet, it creates a bit of an uncomfortable twist in the ankles. I'm going to do some butterfly cat-cow. So inhale, pull yourself forwards, lift the chest, gaze goes up. Exhale, round through, roll over the sit bones. Inhale, lift, pull the shoulder blades round and back, gaze goes up. Exhale, round. Inhale, lift, open the chest. Exhale, round. 2 more, inhale, lift. Exhale, round. Last one, inhale to lift, pull the shoulder blades down and back. Exhale, round. Good. Come back to a nice butterfly. Bring your knees into your chest. And make sure you have enough space behind you to roll back. And you're just going to come slowly to lie on your back. You can gently rock from side to side. Feel a little bit of a massage on the lower back. Good. Then plant the soles of your feet on your mat as wide as the mat. And you're just going to windscreen wipe your legs from side to side, feeling a nice stretch down the hips. Slowly feeling the back release, feeling the muscles relax. Good. Hug your knees into your chest, squeeze yourself up into a nice little ball. Keep a hold of the right leg, extend the left leg down, and relax the head back to the mat. From here, bring the leg out into the side body and pull it higher up again, feeling that opening in the hips. And take a hold with your left hand, bring it across the body for a back twist. Right arm extends to a T, keeping both shoulder blades on the floor if you need to do a lift and tuck. Gaze over your right hand. Deep breath in, breathe into the lower back. Exhale, twist. 1 more, inhale. Exhale, twist. Good. Inhale, bring both knees into your chest. Squeeze yourself up into a little ball. Keep a hold of the left leg, right leg extends, head relaxes back to the mat. Bring the leg out into the side body and up, feeling the hips open. across the body with the right hand for a low back twist. Keep both shoulder blades on the floor. Left arm extends to a T. Use your breath, breathe into the glute. Exhale, twist. One more, inhale. Exhale, twist. Good, come back through center, hug your knees into your chest, nice and tight, nose to knees. Take a hold of the outer edges of your feet and come back to a happy baby. In happy baby, you're holding the outer edges of your feet, but your elbows are on the inside of your knees so that you can pull down on the feet and open up the hips. Gently rock from side to side, feeling that back massage. And bring your knees into your chest and let them go down to the mat. Plant the soles of the feet as wide as the mat. Turn your toes in and let your knees touch. Hands just rest on the hips. Eyes closed. And when you're ready, extend one leg at a time. Let the toes flop out to the side. Arms come to your side, body palms up. Make any final adjustments. And then find complete stillness in Shavasana. Focus in on the feeling of your breath as you inhale, the air coming in through your nose. As you exhale, the air gently coming out from your lungs, leaving the body. As you lie here, we're just going to scan down the body and just feel each muscle relax, starting at the crown of the head. Slowly moving down the forehead, the face, the cheeks. Just gently relaxing the muscles as you scan down, past the chin, down the back of the neck, the throat, to the shoulders, down the arms, the forearms, past the wrists and into the hands. Scanning over each of your fingers and feeling every muscle in your hands relaxed. Bringing the scan back to the chest and the upper back, slowly going down the upper body, the belly, the middle back, the hips. Feeling the upper body completely relaxed. As you continue down the glutes, the quads, the backs of your legs, past the knees, over your shins, your calves, right down to your ankles and into your feet. Slowly just feeling every muscle relax in the legs and all of the foot. Right down to every single toe. And just taking a moment to appreciate this total body relaxation, feeling calm, feeling still. Start to bring awareness back into the space around you. Start to rub your thumb against each of your fingers, wriggle your toes. Taking a nice deep breath in. As you exhale, roll over onto your right side. Bring your right arm underneath your head. Your knees come into your chest. And you rest here just for a moment, relaxed, calm, still, and at ease. Push up through your left hand and come to an easy seat in the middle of the mat. Legs crossed, hands resting on the knees, palms up, welcoming positive energy. And we're going to finish with our final breathing exercise. So exhale completely. Then inhale as much as you can through your nose. And exhale exhale through your mouth and a sigh. Again, inhale, fill up all the space available through the nose. Exhale, sigh. Last one, inhale all the way to the top. And just when you think there's no more space, take in one last sip of air and hold, hold, hold. Exhale, sigh. Inhale, arms reach up overhead. Bring your palms to touch. Exhale, bring your hands down through heart center, gently tucking the chin as we come to the end of our practice. Namaste. There we go. So I hope that was to everyone's taste. I hope you built up as much of a sweat as I did, because oh my goodness, that was hard. So yeah, yoga instructors are not these be-all and end-all gods of yoga. I mean, some of them aren't. Kudos to them, but yeah, some of us really have to do the work with you guys. So I feel your pain, I felt the burn, I believe in you guys. Keep going, have a lovely Sunday and a fantastic week ahead of you. And yeah, if you guys have any questions, please pop me a message directly. And yeah, namaste everybody, much love.